Many of you know that I'm a surgeon. I used to be a transplant surgeon earlier in my career. And one of the earliest things I learned was that if we were going to be successful, it wasn't just about a surgical procedure and writing a couple of prescriptions. It was about the total patient care. And so I learned very, very early that different practitioners bring different skills to the table when it comes to taking care of patients. I learned to listen to them so that I could deliver the best care possible for my patient. I'm glad you're here, and I hope it's a good day for you.
So we're going to be facilitating this session, and our role is to make sure that we stay on task, stay on time, and we're here to support you if you have any questions about what the next steps are, okay?
Today we're here for the 14th Annual Interprofessional Education Day, or IPE Day. We have representation from students at all of our schools on campus. This event is really designed to help prepare students for when they graduate, or even in their later level learning, to interact with patients in interprofessional care teams.
I think that the bleeding that you're experiencing is because of not being able to brush as good as you would like, to do. So I want to help you achieve that.
I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. Do you have any known drug allergies?
No allergies.
What other prescription medication do you take?
Just the Rebif. That's my only prescription med.
I learned a long time ago that if a colleague in another healthcare profession came along with me to see a patient in the hospital, I thought that patient got better care because the colleague, whether it be a pharmacist or a nurse or a nutritionist, always raised something that I hadn't thought of. And when I came back to UMB as president, I suddenly realized what an opportunity, because in so many other places, one might have a school of medicine or a school of nursing, but look at us here at UMB. Everything you might want to have a healthcare team, we needed to leverage that, to take advantage of that. And so I did.
They focus on reducing joint stress, accommodating fluctuating weakness, and improving stability. So it not only will help her do the activity, but it might help with the pain in the future as well.
Do you know if there's anything you can do about getting her approved for disability?
Kind of like taking the role of like case management, then like she can be assigned, and then I can like reach out to like MVA about the disability pass in her car, or like be an advocate for the apartment complex.
I was thinking about the apartment, maybe might be something where we need an Americans with Disabilities Act lawsuit to either move her down or at least force them to put in some sort of equipment to help her get up, whether that's an elevator or some sort of ramp along those lines.
The other thing we could talk about is maybe seeing if they have telehealth options, something that's more accessible to you as well.
As a team, it's important for us to recognize everyone's individual priorities, but then look at the person as a whole and be able to prioritize a list in real time with what needs to be done first, second, third, fourth. That's where a lot of, having respect for your teammates comes in. It can't just be what I think is most important. We really need to remove ourselves from it and look at what the patient needs.
My hope for today's event for the students is that they gain a better appreciation for their role in an interprofessional care team, as well as the roles of the other disciplines in the care team, so that when they go out into practice upon graduation, they're really well suited to work together with other disciplines and provide great team-based care and improve patient outcomes.